good, everybody? It's your boy K High, and I'm here for another episode of The Break Live. Before we get into everything, unfortunately, want to start this by saying rest in peace to Takeoff. He was unfortunately gunned down a few days ago. His contributions to the world, to music, will never be lost on us. So, yeah, R.I.P. to Takeoff, man. But elsewhere, on to the break. Today we have very, very talented person who goes by the name of Fridayy. Is going to be joining us. So, yeah, probably peeped him on DJ Khaled's album, Lil Baby's album, and his project Lost in Melody is out now and it's fire. So if you're not hip already, definitely tap into that. And I'm gonna see if he's around. We can go ahead and get it cracking. Hope everybody's in good spirits though. Otherwise, considering. Let me see if he's in the mix. Bear with me, y'all.
Yo. What's up, gang?
What's the word, man? How you living?
I'm chilling. How are you?
I'm good. I call it. My name is Kemet. I appreciate you pulling up. We got some dope things to talk about. I ain't gonna take too much of your time, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. That's cool with you?
Yeah, you good. You good. How you take the comments off?
I don't even know. Honestly, when we do this, I don't even pay attention to them. So try not to get caught up in it, because you know they be chatting.
Yeah, for sure. Good to meet you, though, gang.
Yeah, likewise. So off rip, where you from?
I'm from Philly.
So yeah, I peaked. So what do you appreciate most, like looking back, coming out of that environment?
A lot of shit, bro. It ain't too much down there, so I appreciate everything. I don't take nothing for granted, bro. For real.
That's real. And obviously, you know, the city has such a story in the rap game, just in music in general, like so many talented people coming from there. So yeah, just in general, even if it's people from Philly or outside of that, who were some of your influences musically, or some of the people that you grew up listening to?
You know, Philly got a lot of legends, bro. Like we got Jill Scott, we got Music Soul Child, we got the Roots. We talking about back in the days. You know, we got Boys and Men.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of people. But it's like, and then recently we got like Meek, Uzi, TNB Rock, shit like that. It's a lot of artists. A lot of artists came out of Philly. Yeah. But like definitely, like I would say, like Boys the Man really inspired me coming out of Philly.
Oh, that's wavy. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm on that, so I feel that. You know, you do it all. Multi-hyphenate, you know, you're an artist, a producer, a songwriter. First of all, shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to cook up in so many different lanes by yourself and being elite with that. But where did that, like, when did you fall in love with music and start creating it?
Man, I've been doing music my whole life, gang. Like, I've been playing the keys since I was like 6. You know, my pop a pastor, so I really grew up in the church. Like, whatever the church needed, that's what I did. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keys, bass, guitar. I used to sing at church, so it really come from my, like, really church for real.
Yeah. I mean, that's an amazing environment for anything music related. I came up in the church as well. I think that's what connected me to it. Just being in the choir, watching people cook up from scratch. I used to be at the services just staring at the dude on the drums. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. But that helped me produce too. Like, it's like I really hear everything. Like, I can play the drums, I can play piano. So when it's time to go in the studio, whatever you need, I'm willing to give, bro. So sure.
Talk to me a little bit about the first song you ever recorded. What was it called? When did it release? All that.
That shit. What was that? That shit was like 2014, bro. Me and my cousin Leo. My cousin, he got a studio. He had a studio. Nigga invited me and shit. You know, I thought it was gonna be like some bullshit, but when I pulled up over there, I was listening to music. I'm like, this shit sound like the real thing, bro. nigga like hop in the booth. So I did a song with me and my cousin Leo. The first song was like crazy. And I was just comparing it to like industry shit. I'm like, damn, I might could really do this. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was like my first song. I forgot what it was called though, but it was like on some Boys the Man type shit.
Yeah, the vibes. All right.
Yeah.
So from that point, I'm curious to know, like, what would you consider to be your first big stride in the music industry? Like, what song, moment, or beat stamped your arrival? Would you say?
I would say like Chris Brown, Wheels Fall Off. I wrote and produced on Wheels Fall Off and
Yeah,
Need You, Bryson Tiller for
yeah.
sure.
What you said? Sorry, I didn't catch that last part. What did you say about Taylor?
Need You Right Here featuring Tiller. I did two on Breezy album.
Fire. Yo,
That,
the Taylor is platinum in my crib. So shout
nah,
out.
sure. That was like my first arrival, bro. Like, damn, I'm really here, bro. Like A-list placement. Like I've been working in the industry with producers, but that was like my first, you know what I mean? Like my first drink.
Yeah, most definitely. How'd you get connected with Chris?
Through my man Rico.
Okay.
My man Rico, he be hooping with Chris. And Rico knew somebody that was really close to Chris. So when I sent it, me and my manager sent it to Rico, and then they played it for Chris. Chris recorded that shit that same night. The
Damn.
thing is, Chris album was already done, bro. Like turned in and everything. Like, I think Chris recorded them records like a week before the album.
Jeez.
Like a week before the album. So that shit was shocking to me knowing that shit was out.
Yeah, that's real. All right. Um, so I know you signed a Def Jam. When did you sign a Def Jam and why did you land on them?
Signed the Def Jam like 2 months ago. Basically, like I fuck with Tunji. If you know Tunji,
Yeah,
and his record history crazy. Like
exactly.
he was telling me like the people he broke, he believed in me like that. You know what I mean? Like he believed in me in that level. Like he broke like Bryson Tiller, Kid. You know what I mean? Like them type people. Like and when he heard my music, he was like he just felt the same level. Like no, this gonna be something different. Like a new wave for sure.
Yeah, sure. And I mean, you're, if not, they're already going to the forefront of that new wave of artists just in the game right now. Like I said, just super, super versatile. You got all these different elements to your artistry. Another situation or another example of that was the track you did on DJ Khaled's album, title track. You produced on it. You were featured on it. Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, John Legend. I mean, talk about starting at the top. That's crazy. So
Now,
yeah,
words like that's crazy. You said starting at the top. That's how people look at it. But
yeah,
like, it's really like I've been doing this music shit for like 10 years, bro. So it's like I've been studying this shit. Like I've been working in my room like 12 hours a day doing this shit. So it's like I just felt like when God he seen the work I put in, and when it was time to bless me, he just did it crazy, bro. So it's like
mm,
I was really ready for the moment, gang. Like, but I ain't expected to be like this. I ain't gonna cat though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sound like you earned it. How'd you get connected?
Say that again.
I said, how'd you get connected with Khaled?
The A&R I signed to on my publishing deal. I got a publishing deal, and the A&R I signed to, he know Khaled. So like, me and my manager, we was peeping. Khaled was saying God did on the gram every day. So I kind of knew the album. I already knew the direction, bro. So I just threw that off faith. Like I'm like, let me just make a joint called God did. You know what I mean? Then I made a joint, bro. As soon as I called my manager, as soon as I called my A&R, they was like, this the one, bro. He's like, hey, I'm about to send it to Khaled. He sent it to Khaled. Khaled takes back like, hey, this one about to be a movie.
Yeah,
But at first though, it was really supposed to be just me and the keys. Like it was no rappers on it.
really.
Like the song was supposed to be called like Friday Interlude.
Mm.
Friday Interlude, God did just me and the keys for real. And then like we already had the paperwork for it and all that. Then like I think like a week later, Khaled hit us back like, hey, this shit gonna live forever. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Like, and he was like, I put like 3 rappers and a singer on there. As soon as he said that, bro, I'm already thinking it's God level niggas like Kanye, Jay-Z, you know what I mean? So I already expect, but I ain't never knew it was Jay-Z though.
Insane.
Sure.
You know, Hov don't pop out with too many verses these days. So
It'll pop out, bro. And I got one with this nigga, bro. That shit crazy.
yeah, yeah, for
It'll
sure.
pop out. The fact that they just left me on a record, bro, it just show who they is. They like, let's get this. Like they put John Legend on there, bro. Like, as soon as I heard John Legend on there, I'm like, damn, they might have threw me off. that's the GOAT. That's the legend. That's nigga I grew up to. You know what I mean? They probably let me do some backgrounds. They let me lead the whole joint, bro. Like,
Yeah.
thing is, I ain't hear the track till it came out. I never heard the track until it came out. Like how y'all heard it. So when I heard my voice come in the first line, I started going crazy, gang. I started going crazy.
I would too. Like, how would you even describe that feeling? I mean, it just gotta feel special.
Special, bro. I was in the crib. Me and my mom started going crazy. Me and my mom, my brother, we just started going crazy in the crib, bro. That shit was crazy. Sure.
Yeah. And you also had another fire look, featured on another #1 album, Lil Baby's "It's Only Me," on track "Forever." You cracked the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, so shout out to that.
Nah.
And the track was really dope because it featured like a romantic angle from Baby that is, you know, seemingly like less common with his output. So yeah, that was dope. Like, how did that track come together?
Most niggas know, like, at first that was me and Vori song. Like, that was a record me and Vori had, and Vori posted it on Instagram and shit. So when Vori posted it on Instagram, I don't know how Baby heard it, but Baby heard the record and was like, "Hey, who that on the hook? Like, I need that record. Like, send me that." So that's how it came about. It was originally me and Vori record, and Vori just sent it to him with me just on the hook. Shout out Vori.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and y'all got some fire too. I was gonna go to that next. Your EP, Lost and Melody, came out last month. Is that your debut project?
Yeah, that's my debut.
Woo! All right, well,
That's a nice little debut, ain't it?
you made yourself heard with that. The statement was made. Another 2 tracks from that, Empty Stomach, and Come Through, Diamond in My Crib. Every day. Yeah, what was the process of putting that whole project together?
Like I said, like some records, like I did like 2 years ago. Like I did Empty Stomach. I did Don't Give Up on Me like 2 years ago, and like I was kind of like building off that for sure. But I really wanted like Empty Stomach to be the point, just for y'all to know who I am for sure.
Yeah, man. You got a lot of lyrics in there that I resonated with. So, and on that other note, like, to take it personally, I really related to the cover art as well. Like, I love nighttime, I embrace darkness, and I got balloons tatted on my hand to symbolize like elevation and celebration. So it seemed like it was made for people like me, but I wanted to know your thoughts on how, I guess, what the cover symbolizes. Excuse me.
Man, it was like I had a cover art. It was with me like a baby. It was like my birthday. I was holding like a red balloon. So I just wanted to base it off that. You know what I mean? I tried to compare it, and then I put the clouds and the boy pointing to God. It wasn't nothing too crazy, like thinking wise.
Yes.
I like how it came together though.
Yeah.
Sure.
Straight like that. Friday, that was like all I had for you. I guess my last question to you is what's next? You know, what can people expect from you, and what do you want to leave the people with?
Shit, bro. I'm already working on my next project. So we on the next project. I'm producing for a lot of niggas. Like I produce for a lot of people. Like I did some shit on G Herbo project. I got some shit with Ride Wave. I got like 2 on Lil TJ project. So I'm just I don't really know what's next, bro, because the way it started, bro, it ain't, you really can't tell it, bro. So I got some features coming too, so just be on the lookout for sure.
Like that. I'm gonna be on the lookout. WSL gonna be on the lookout, and the world is gonna be on the lookout. You're doing your thing out here, so shout out to that, man. I appreciate you for taking the time and rocking with us.
Nah, thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Love. Be easy.
All right, man.